DreAllDay.com.
What's up, everybody? Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. Your motivation for this week, we talk about the death ground strategy, or what I call is when you have to, you will. And that basically means if you can somehow manufacture a situation where you're putting your back against the wall, where you have no choice but to figure something out, you'll get it done. And a basic example is like, let's say that you got your car, you get in your car and you about to drive, let's say you're taking a 3-hour trip. And before you leave, I tell you, like, yo, I just put a new stereo in your car. It's better than the one you had before. It's more high tech. It sounds better. I know you don't know how to use it, but just play around with it. You'll figure it out. And at first, you might be a little bit frustrated because you don't know how the stereo works. You don't know none of the controls. You don't know how to play your songs. And you want to listen because you had your music all ready for the long drive and all that. By the end of that 3-hour drive, you're going to know how that stereo works. Why? Because if you didn't figure it out, you'd be sitting there with no music to listen to on a 3-hour trip. And we all know when we go on long drives, only thing you got to keep your sanity is the music. So you're going to figure out that music because you ain't got no other choice. And that's a basic situation, but even if you make it into something more serious, like you got to finish an assignment for school, or you got to pay for something that you got to take care of, or whatever situation it is, you got to do something for your family. You got to do something for your girl, or wife, your husband, your brother. Something for your friend. You're going to get it done if you have to get it done. If you put yourself in a position where your back's against the wall, Robert Greene, one of my favorite authors, he calls it the death ground strategy, where it's like you ain't got no choice. It's either you're going to die or you're going to get it done. When you have to get it done, you will get it done. So if you're feeling apathy towards something, you ain't really getting no progress the way you're supposed to because you're feeling lazy, that's because you can be lazy. But when you're in a situation where you can't, you'll get results, guaranteed. That's your motivation for this week. Work on your game. DreAllDay.com.